Welcome
to the BSP podcast.
This is our perspective.
And everything
Is interesting.
Perfect. All right. Welcome to the episode 4 BSP.
All right.
Cool.
So here we are. So I've gotten I don't know how to start these.
Well, how about you didn't notice that I got a haircut?
You're wearing a hat.
Yeah. Did you see how long my hair
I thought
was
you
before?
looked different, but I thought it was because you shaved.
What, do you think I wrapped it in a ponytail? Just had it all under my lid? My hair was like down to here. It looked like a little girl.
I don't know. Nothing shocks me anymore.
Well, yeah, thanks for noticing, asshole.
You're wearing a hat. Again, you're wearing a hat. You could have had it all, I mean, you did tell me you were going for a haircut.
I never do. Yeah, and I told you. Yeah. Whatever. It's okay, bro.
Hey, so yeah.
Feelings ain't hurt.
Got a haircut, eh?
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm saying is because the last one we did, I had a beard and long hair. And it's going to be look like a whole different guy.
Except you just got a hat on.
But I got a hat on. All right, so tell me about those pills.
Pills?
Yes. Those pool pills?
Pool pills?
Yeah.
What?
The things that that give you electrolytes in the morning after you drink?
What do you call them? Pool pills?
Isn't that what they're called? Like the brand name? Pool?
No.
Pool?
No.
Okay, this is not a sponsored ad.
unless those are the ones that you had.
I don't remember. Dude,
they're called Nuun. Nuun.
Oh, that's probably what I knew there was double of something in the middle. That's all I remember. Was it like a white circle thing?
You thought it was a pool.
Yeah, I mean water, electrolytes, hydrating.
Yeah.
My process is sound.
Drink pool water.
But what about it?
Well, Nuun. They're an electrolyte thing, supplementy thing. So, I used to get them when I worked at Mac, and Nuun Life. Hydration you can feel. Drop on in.
So it was just so weird because you're telling me about them. I think that was on the last podcast. You're briefly talking. Oh, no. This was just a lunch conversation we were having. And I'm like, wait, save that because that sounds really cool for the podcast. And then that night or the day after, I went to a party and Buddy had a thing of them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa, I just heard about these things yesterday. Are they new?
Is Nuun new? No, they're not new.
The timing was crazy. That
I was using them 7-8 years ago.
Yeeks. Damn.
Yeah. So the thing is with them, I'm looking on their website right now, and it's 1 gram of sugar, and you get 10 tabs. So they come in these little tablets, right?
Yeah.
And those tabs. So here's the. I guess I should just turn it, or I should just flip it.
Flip the camera? Yeah. That'll
there we go.
There it is. There it is.
That's them. That's a sport one.
For those alcoholics on the go. You ever drink till 4 and gotta run at 5?
Yeah. So it's
sport.
That's the thing. They're for hydration, right? But I started having them for that, but also they're great. They're not for hangovers.
I thought they were specifically designed by scientists for alcoholics and hangovers. I thought that's what it was. I was so stoked about it, man. Fucking sitting here drinking apple juice.
That's why Gatorade came about too, because they're
I straight up thought they were
banana bags in the hospitals, right?
Banana bags.
That's the way to get rid of hangover.
What's a banana bag?
A banana bag? Really? You don't watch Grey's Anatomy?
No. Is it like a chamber pot?
No.
A yellow bag.
It is a banana bag oral solution. So is a bag of IV fluids containing vitamins and minerals. The bags typically contain
like one of those things that's dripping into your arm.
Yeah. So
I didn't know what they were called. They just called that the IV, I thought.
But it's just hydration stuff, right? So it's Yeah, so like that's the biggest, best cure for hangovers, but you can't really just, throw yourself in an IV at home.
Yeah, no, or just go to the hospital. Doc, I'm hungover. This shit again.
But look at this. There's an oral one, banana bag drink. Oral solution. The emergency room IV solution for dehydration and vitamin deficiency, now formulated for an oral solution to drink.
Ooh.
Formulated for fast and efficient absorption by mouth. The banana bag oral solution provides convenient and dependable relief for fatigue and dehydration. Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
For
Break your fucking glass.
Fatigue and dehydration due to athletic performance, exercise fitness, air travel, chronic illness, alcohol consumption, vomiting, diarrhea, strenuous work activity, the 8-hour workday. Fuck yeah. Like that's way worse.
8-hour workday?
Yeah, well, if you're 7, you're fine. 8, you need hydration.
Hydration, yeah. Wait, what the hell does that mean for us? We only get 7.5. What the fuck? Not for us?
Mm-hmm.
That's ironic.
Oh, that's interesting. I have to give that a shot. So there's the banana bag oral solution. We're like what we are is we're more of like a.
I just don't know a lot of things.
We're more like just commercials.
Yes, but we're finding it like I don't know about these things. So we're talking about it.
Okay,
we're like two real guys talking about shit. We're not selling it.
No,
yet.
I want to buy it. It's like I wonder if I have my Amazon one. Click.
Wait, you want to buy?
I just buy all this stuff while
we talk
we're
about
talking.
Yeah.
Well, I want to try it. Compare it to like Nuun. Well, you'll have to because I'm not drinking now. So
yeah, I'll be hungover.
So yeah. Anyway, Nuun is. They're just little tablets. They come in this little cylinder thing, right? That's why they're so handy.
Like M&M minis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You don't remember those M&M minis and those little tubes? You go.
No.
Oh, sorry. They're for little kids.
I'm just like, yeah. Wait, what?
Some of these people will get it. Mom.
So they used to just have different flavors. Now it looks like they have different ones for specific activities.
So sports.
Vitamins for everyday wellness. Immunity for immune support. Rest for recovery. Sports for exercise.
Is there like a woman's and a men's? Because
so here's the funny thing. What you do with them. So yeah, they're kind of like a Gatorade or all those kind of things, except there's like the sugars. There's no sugar, so they're better at it's electrolyte. So that's how you.
So it's like an Alka-Seltzer Gatorade hybrid.
Well, you're thinking that just because you put a tablet in water and it fizzes.
Not when I do it.
Right. But we're going to cover that very quickly here. So they're super handy. They work really well. They don't have all the sugar of the other things. And the electrolytes help you keep your hydration, right? Because otherwise, if you just have a ton of water, you can actually drown yourself inside, right? You know that?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So if you drink too much water, you can actually... I mean, most people won't because you'll be like, I'm not thirsty anymore.
Yeah,
but if for some reason, I don't know.
So electrolytes is what keeps the hydration in.
Yeah, that what
puts it through.
Yeah,
cool.
So yeah, Dylan didn't. So at this party, and that's the thing too. I usually have him like, well, yeah, you'd have him at the end of the night if you want, or in the morning. But a friend of yours gave you one, and what did you do with it?
So, well, I don't want to sound like an idiot here, but he just gave me it, and he said, "Yo, take this," and like I didn't know he meant like with water or something like that, and I like just ate it. I just ate the whole thing, and it was like, I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And it was like Pop Rocks in my mouth, and then
oh my god,
and then that's what he told me what it was, which I guess that's kind of just a sketchy thing that he just handed me some circular pill and then was like, "Pop this," and I popped it first and then asked what it was after. I guess that's not a good thing, but anyways, and then it was like, it literally felt and reminded me of like Alka-Seltzer, but in my mouth, and it was
yeah,
yeah, it was weird.
Because when you put it in water, it looks like that.
Yeah,
it drops and it fizzes and it dissolves, right, really quickly.
Yeah, I just chomped it. I just ate it.
Oh my gosh,
just ate the whole thing. Yeah,
I almost want to try that now because I'm so curious.
I think it worked. It probably.
Well,
I think it worked.
It's supposed to help with. You should have water with it. Like it's helping keep the water you hydrated. So if you're not having the water, you still can't get hydrated.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I never thought of that, but well, like I said, I didn't know what it was, and he told me to take this. I thought it was like Tylenol. Like take 2 of these. Well, I guess you take that with water too. I don't know.
Well, no, you can. That's a different thing.
Oh,
that's more just. But But those are called NSAIDs.
NSAIDs.
NSAIDs, yeah. So
What's an NSAID?
Okay, I just want to go back here for a sec. So the drinking the water,
Yeah.
in here it says, in rare cases, drinking an extreme amount in a short time can be dangerous. It can cause the level of salt or sodium in your blood to drop too low. That's a condition called hyponatremia. It's very serious and can be fatal. And it's you may hear it called water intoxication.
Water intoxication.
Anyway, okay, so what was the thing I just said? Oh, NSAIDs.
NSAIDs.
So NSAIDs are like, that's what anything kind of over the counter, like it's non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So Tylenols or anything like that. Right?
Oh, something you don't need doc to write you up a prescription. More or less.
Well, no, these are specific things that doc doesn't write a prescription for.
Not just everything. That's not just everything. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, a specific like they're pain relief, inflammation relief. Like,
I see.
Like because so you've got like Advil, which is what's it? There's ibuprofen, and then there's
acetaminophen. Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. Yeah.
I don't even want to try. Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
Is that how you say it? Acetaminophen? Is that doesn't sound right to me.
Acetaminophen.
I mean, nothing else I said sounded right, but that just doesn't sound right either. Acetaminophen.
Well,
Acetaminophen. I thought it was okay.
It's freaking me out. But the thing is, what they do is they target, like it says here, they target the COX-1 or COX-2. We're mature.
COX-1 or COX-2. What the hell does that mean?
I think they're inhibitors, or they're things in our brains. So what the NSAIDs are doing is they're actually attacking those or attaching to them or something and blocking it or something like that.
To stop the pain.
So they're basically just tricking you that you're not in pain.
But it's actually just not connecting the message.
Well, that's like, does the tree fall in the forest?
Okay.
Right? So if you're not feeling pain, are you in pain?
Like if you're at the doctor's or the dentist, you're getting a filling and they numb your cheek.
Oh, that was crazy. I was watching this video today.
Yeah.
And he was talking about psychiatrist, and he was talking about how he taught a guy to not be afraid of needles. And this guy was so scared of needles.
Scared?
So
right, Chucky. I was so scared.
He was so scared of needles that when he'd go to the dentist, he'd be like, no needles, just do the work.
That's fucked. How is that better?
It's so fucked. I'm just like, you are one tough motherfucker.
And what, was there like videos of him going through procedures without numbing?
I don't know.
You must have been screaming and like that's... I was actually, last time I was at the dentist, which was not too long ago, I asked them about that. I'm like, is there any way to do this without numbing? Like, obviously I wasn't like wanting that, but I was just curious. And she said, yep, but we highly recommend against it because it wouldn't feel too good. And I was like, okay, yeah, not that I want that. Yeah, but.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So anyway, those things, yeah, NSAIDs are those things that attach to those inhibitors or whatever.
And is that in the Nuun?
Why did I bring the NSAIDs up?
Nuun? Tylenol.
Oh, Tylenol. Yeah. So those things are things that are attaching to something in your brain or whatever, and they're turning it off, or they're tricking it to be like you're not having pain. It's stopping the pain.
The sensation.
So it's not like they don't fix whatever's causing the pain.
Yeah.
They just tell you you're not having the pain.
That's trippy.
Okay. So
We're
that's
like
why
computers. We're like big robot computers.
People?
Yeah, people. People are computers.
We're highly more complex than that, I think.
But I mean, if you boil it down, it's pretty weird that something just.
Oh no, it's amazing. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like all drugs is they're things, they're compounds, whether natural or simulated, that are targeting something in our bodies.
Yes.
Right? And that's why different things target different things. Like ibuprofen also does something with anti-inflammatory, like it's anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
So it helps. Like that's why like you'll get ibuprofen, or there's a couple of different ones too, but that's for like if people have hip pain or all that kind of crap, right?
I mean, like, I always just fight through the pain. I never take Tylenol, ever.
Yeah, you're like 12.
Wait, what? Oh, because I don't need it? Because I'm a little boy?
No, because you're like, I can still do this. Later, you're just like, fuck it, give me something.
Oh, you're just like, yeah, okay, I see. You're just like, fuck it, I don't even care anymore.
I try if I can do it with the headache, I try to tough it out, because if I don't, then you don't know that you need water. You don't know you need or whatever, right?
Yeah, true.
But, and also, they're really bad. They're not good for you.
Ibuprofen?
NSAIDs. Like,
oh, why? Aren't they harsh on the liver or something?
Yeah. Well, I think...
I mean, Tylenol is.
Yeah, Tylenol more so than... But there's... I was reading... NSAIDs, let me see if I can find it. Like a year or two ago, the FDA in the States put a label on their... What was that? FDA strengthens warning that NSAIDs increase heart attack and stroke risk.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, so people are popping them all the time, right? But
relying on them, and then they're like, wait. And then later on in life, they're just like, shit. I mean, I guess, what, makes you more prone to it? Or just like, while you're using them, you're more prone to it? Or just like forever? Like if you rely on those things and you use them all the time, are you more at risk?
I'm not sure. I don't know the details of it, but I know that, like, I think it was a year or two ago, probably a couple of years now, they actually put a warning on the labels. Like, and we don't have that up here, but in Canada. But
in the States, that's what they do.
Yeah, like they're like, we need to research this more, but until then, we'll just put a warning on the labels.
Yeah,
but I was like, holy crap! Like things that people take, like, I never thought
blindly.
Of it really. Yeah, you could increase heart attacks and strokes. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Anyway, so yeah, that's different than being hydrated. That's different than a tablet that that helps keep you hydrated.
Yeah, no, that makes sense now. I was thinking more in the sense of if you're hydrated, your headache goes away, and if you're Tylenol, but I know what you mean now. Thanks, doctor. Dr. C.
My knowledge is, it's like I know some things and I just don't know the information to go with it.
you knew enough there that I would give you a credible, like.
Well, it's handy to have the computer because it's like, I know something about this and now I can.
Oh yeah,
I know what to look up.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I just be like, oh, this stuff just helps. I guess I don't know.
Well, these are things I've learned from other podcasts, right?
Oh yeah, you listen to those.
I do. Yeah. Have you ever listened to a podcast, Dylan?
I think 3.
Ours.
This is the 4th one. Yeah, 3.
3.
Well, no, like technically, I've listened to a lot because I watch the ones like H3 and stuff like that, like their videos. So that's technical because it's the same thing. I'm assuming, but I've never listened to their straight up just podcast.
Right. So you're like, can I say I listened to it because I watched it? So was I watching a YouTube show or was I listening to a podcast?
I mean, it's a podcast, but it's on YouTube. But then, I mean, I did listen to actual just this one about like there's like these 2 girls talking about murders. And I listened to a couple of those with.
I don't understand the true crime. I just,
it's huge. It's huge right now.
I know it's huge. I just don't.
All over the tube. I watch that all the time. There's this girl named Kendall Ray, and she's like, boom, she's set for life because that's all she does is just like talk about all these stories and puts them together. And it's like she's talented and very good at, like, she's a journalist, putting all her work together and researching and stuff like that. Like, that's not easy. But I mean, the video aspect of it, it's not too much. It's basically her just talking to a webcam. Well, she's probably got a nice DSLR now, but like just her talking to a camera. Nice. And then just like showing some pictures in between. So it's not like it's a huge production. And she's got like millions. I think she's hit over 1 million subscribers.
Well, the thing is with when it comes to YouTube and stuff, like I'll watch if the information's good. I don't really care what the video's like.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely I have people that I like and I just watch their shit all the time.
But it's nice to have nice video. But that's the thing. Like, it's like if you don't have it, if you got the other stuff nailed down, then
and that's boom. It. Yeah, like all those videos, they're like an hour each.
Are you wearing different glasses?
Yes, I am. How long that took you? Oh, shit, dude, yes. You're so not observant. Oh
no, I'm actually very observant. Just with you, no.
I guess I'm changing all the time. I always have a different look. So,
well, I just noticed I'm like something's different, but Moving on.
Moving on. Well, I mean, like, I have worn these before. They're not like
I know, but I'm like, I don't.
They're not my main ones. Though.
Yeah.
I just thought they looked better with the black getter.
With the new haircut.
And new haircut.
New haircut.
Under the hat.
Still don't know what it looks like. Looks like Justin Bieber.
No, it's just like super short. No, it's like
Justin Bieber. Super short.
Justin Bieber super short. No, it's just like
short. I don't actually know
I got
what his hair's
recruited.
like.
Recruited to the army is what it's like, but
Ooh. I don't think he'd make it.
in the army?
Yeah. Oh, it's super short.
Yeah.
It's really short.
Yeah, super short.
Why'd you go so short?
Because I'm just like, fuck it, let's go for it. And I think it looks good.
I wonder if it'll grow again.
Maybe not. But I mean, it's nice not having this. And it just looks better. I looked like a freaking dirtbag before.
Yeah, a little bit.
So. Hey.
No. So on my dating, what's going on in my dating world? Still broken up. That's good.
That's good.
Learned a lot. And nothing else is going on. Yeah. Oh, that's not true. That's not. I got a message
Ooh.
from a new person. Some new lady.
On what?
On POF.
Ooh, Poff.
POF.
Oh.
POF.
Plenty of fish?
Yeah. She was like, if you don't mind a little older, love to connect.
How old is she?
7 years older than me.
She's 97?
Oh, that was mature.
That was good.
Was it good?
I don't know. It was pretty easy, but...
Anyway, so that's what's happening.
And what?
I don't know anything.
You didn't say anything to her?
No.
Why not?
Forgot about it.
Say something to her. She might have Werther's in her purse.
Is that an old
Hard
person
candies.
joke?
Yeah.
Here, have a candy. Here, have a candy, little
Sweet,
boy.
Yeah, have a little mint, yeah. She's luring you in. I don't know. She could be very nice.
She might be.
What's her name? Tammy?
I don't remember what her name was. Why?
Cynthia?
Why?
I'm just trying to see if I could guess it. That'd be pretty crazy if I could guess it.
I don't remember what it was. I don't know.
Eliza. No, that's a pretty new age name.
Well, I mean,
Samantha. I can't think of any old school names.
Said she was a musician, I think.
Patricia.
Patricia? What?
Patricia, that's a girl's name.
Oh. You just...
I'm playing my own game here, man.
Okay, so the other thing with the Nuuns is
oh, back to that. Nice.
butter coffee too. That came up one day, and then like 2 or 3 days later, you went to Vancouver and started seeing it everywhere.
Well, it's just one of those things. I guess it's an actual thing. There's probably a name for it too.
It is an actual thing. There is a name, but I don't like the name.
Tell me.
I don't use the name.
You actually know it?
Well,
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You don't know it. It's called pseudoscience. I don't know.
A lot of people call it bulletproof coffee because Dave Asprey, who owns Bulletproof, the company, he's the one who made it popular.
The butter coffee?
Well, it's butter and then MCT oil in it, and then you blend it. But the thing is that like someone came up with it or was doing it before he promoted it. It's just that he made it popular and called it that, right?
Oh, that's what you don't like calling.
So, well, because I'm like, it's not his.
No.
It's
I said there's got to be a name for what I was talking about, like hearing about something, and then it showing up. It's like something's law.
No, there is a name for that, but I can't remember what it was.
Basically, twice. So basically, never heard of these Nuun things. I was calling them fucking pool, but none of these Nuun things. And then all of a sudden, the next day, buddy at a party I go to has them, and then haven't heard of a stick of butter in your coffee, or maybe not a whole stick of butter, but butter in your coffee. And then the next day, I'm in Vancouver, walking down the street, and there's a big ad for butter coffee. I'm like, what the hell? I thought he was making this up.
It's the really, come on.
The Baba what?
The Bader Meinhof phenomenon.
Bader Meinhof. Yeah, I know that guy.
The phenomenon where one stumbles upon some obscure piece of information, often on an unfamiliar word or name, and soon afterwards encounters the same subject again, often repeatedly.
Twice in like 2 weeks. That's nuts.
It does happen. Well, it's kind of like you're thinking about buying a new vehicle and you look at one
and then you see
thing,
them everywhere.
And then you see them everywhere, or you just buy
I'm seeing a lot
one.
of Kia Souls recently, and every time I see one like driving in the parking lot at work, I think it's you. And I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, or like, for instance, like this is another weird
I
one.
thought there was another name for it though. Selection.
I mean, that sounds. I think that sounds like something. I thought it was named after somebody, but anyways, like my brother got a LeBaron, a 91 LeBaron. Who the hell has a LeBaron? And then all of a sudden we see a LeBaron, same one, I think, kind of driving around Langford, but it wasn't Tyler because it was not Tyler. It was some other guy, and it was like, what? I think there was only one we saw, but I mean, what are the odds? 2 LeBarons in Victoria?
I don't know. Probably more. You'll find out.
I see my car everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's a very generic nanny car.
Yeah, it's generic.
Yeah, it's very generic.
Did you clean your windshield yet?
Nah, and I need new windshield wipers.
So you're having trouble seeing.
Yo, and the other night I drove without glasses. Man, that was scary.
What?
Yeah, it was just
Why?
three. Well, it was just at the grocery store, so it was really quick. But it was still free.
Yeah, because
dark.
accidents, you need space and time.
Yeah.
Because they need
They're planned. Yeah, they're all planned. Yeah.
Need at least like 4 blocks because it can't happen right away.
Hey man, if you get to the market in 4 minutes, you beat the accident. It's impossible for an accident to happen. Science, but
I don't think that's true.
well, that's the way I played that day. But anyways, I was like super hungry. We just ran down the stairs, me and Jess, and then I went to the market and I'm like, oh shit, my glasses. And I was like, they're all the way upstairs. 3 floors, no elevator. And I was like, whatever, let's go.
Yeah. You're trying to make that seem like it was a far way.
3 floors.
3 floors, no elevator. I'd have to walk 3 flights of stairs, and I'm still youthful.
Yeah.
Not going to do it.
I
Let's
didn't
drive without glasses. And I can barely see, by the way.
I can't even see in the first place. Yeah. But because my windshield wipers suck. I think the glass is off. So it's like, it's not just that the windshield is dirty. It's like air gets in, so it fogs up in 2 seconds. So, I mean, I have to have...
Well, but that's partially because it's so dirty inside. The glass inside is so dirty.
Yeah, I got to take it to my guy.
Or you could just wash it.
I don't have Windex.
Buy it.
Yeah, I got to get on it. Okay, this is turning into just hurtful.
You know, bring it over and one day we'll wash our cars together. Because God knows mine needs washing too.
Oh man, mine needs everything done. Oh, that's the other thing too. I got wet floor maps. Floor maps? Floor mats. That's what I meant. Floor mats. Somehow they were getting wet. I don't even know why. I think I was telling you about that.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but no. And then ever since I put a plastic bag underneath my mat, totally fine. It rains. So I think it's something from underneath.
Oh.
There might be a hole underneath.
Splash up.
Splash up.
Splash up.
I'm getting some splash ups. I'm seriously splash up. Yeah. It's wrecking my mats. My floor maps.
Floor maps are getting splash up.
My floor maps are getting splashed up. Yeah. I was like, fuck. But yeah, no, it's see, simple solution. Plastic bag. Got it for free. Put it under my mat. Thing's falling apart.
Yeah.
Handles off. I can't get in through the driver's side. I have to get into the passenger side.
It's too bad you didn't live in a Esquimalt.
My keys.
Straight from the hood.
Yeah, I know. That's why it was like, I don't need to make this better because I fit in. So it's like, whatever. Yeah.
It's that way you cut your hair and wear a hat.
Yeah, that's why.
Gangster.
You know, I'm starting a club. We called the 6'9", 12-year-olds. Because we're only allowed out from 6 to 9 o'clock. Then the street lights come on. We steal candy.
From old ladies who have Werthers.
Yeah, Werthers. Her name was Cynthia, too.
Patricia.
Yeah. I want some Werthers. I'm not taking yes for an answer.
I don't think her name's Patricia.
Patricia's wrong.
No.
But
we should be taking drinks at the same time.
Yeah,
podcasting.
Double bloop. Yeah.
Pause. Hold on, guys. We need a drink. Man. So I don't have anything to talk about other than just learning a bunch of psychology stuff lately. So
lay it on me. I don't know any of this shit.
Well, I can't really though, because it's about my past relationship. So it's a little revealing. So.
Well, just put a t-shirt on.
What?
Cover up.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
It made sense in my head. Just don't be revealing.
Oh, I
put a t-shirt on.
Okay. No, but I can't. Yeah, no.
I mean, I guess yeah. Hey, my cat did something funny.
What did it do? You should have filmed it, put it on YouTube. Apparently, that makes millions. Okay, you cannot like no more apple juice for you.
The blue bubbles. My cat. Anyways, she was on her cat post on my cat post, and like I put my beer there. I was using it as a holder, and she like
her cat post.
The
nerve.
Yeah, the nerve of her.
What do you think was gonna happen?
And then no, it was cool. She like because like there's like 2 different layers, and like she was on the top one and it was on the bottom one, and she just like scooped her paw down, had her claw out, and then just like grabbed my. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to spill anything, but I'll hold it. Grabbed my beer.
The tab. He's grabbing the tab of it.
I'm grabbing the tabs. Yes. I'm grabbing a tab of a can, and she had her claw in the tab, and it was hanging there, and she was like passing it to me.
Like,
yeah,
take this, bitch.
Yeah, get this off of my damn cat post. Yeah, but it was half full, and she was just holding it like no, and I was like, me and my buddy and my brother were just like, what the hell? And I just like slowly like, thanks, buddy, and like it just blew my mind that she pretty much was like, hey, here, Dad, here's your beer. Get it off my fucking cat post.
That's hilarious.
It was but it was just like, I'm gaming too, and I'm playing games, and I just like look over, and then there it is, just like a beer floating, and it wasn't even like kind of it was like floating in midair. It was nuts. It was so crazy. I wish I got that on tape, because that would have been cool. But obviously, I didn't just have a camera going on in the middle of the room. I should, but
put a beer there again. I mean, that'd
up.
be the start to see if it
yeah, but no, just how
next time
things
she'll
go.
be like holding it and then just flick it at you.
Yeah, and then,
like,
I mean, that would be good.
I gave you one shot.
Yeah, I told you, bitch, not on my cat post. Just throw it across the room. Whoa.
Yeah, cats are aliens and they're scary. I don't like them. Don't trust them. Nothing good about them.
They are microphone recorders, like Big Brother, but for aliens. All cats. Proof. They are just here, sent by aliens to get info on us humans, and then
I like it.
They, like with those big bat ears that they got in their tails and antennae, and it sends it to the aliens, and then
weird.
The aliens know everything because everybody have cats, and we say we get naked in front of our cats.
So why do you have a cat if you think that?
I just made that up right now. I don't care, aliens, if they're listening.
You're like, they're going to hear anyway.
No, it's just a podcast.
Know what I'm doing.
It's just a podcast for aliens. They're just listening to our lives. It's a real life podcast. It's the Truman Show of podcasts. It's awesome. Podcats. That's what it's called. Podcats.
Oh my God. I want to know if that's a podcast.
Podcats. Yeah. That works so well on very many levels. Futuristic levels.
It does. I think we should have a podcast.
The Podcats. That would make millions, man. This doesn't get released until we have podcasts copyrighted.
No, there's one.
Yeah, I mean, the aliens, man.
What?
What is it?
It's a comedy show. Your laptop is so loud.
It's going into hyperdrive, man.
Catty on the kitty tree. Cat Ranch Chaos. It says Podcats with Eddie Peptone, Sean Conroy. I read Connery.
Oh, that's why you're like, bullshit? Yeah, that's what he's doing now?
I'm like, no way.
Pet the nice kitty.
They got a good logo.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they thought of everything, didn't they?
It's on Earwolf, too. Interesting.
What's Earwolf?
Podcast network.
Is that a good one?
It's a big one.
So we're very far off from having this, basically, is what you're saying. This is not for us. Yeah, it's done. It's been done. We're just hacks.
We could call it the Podcats.
Ooh. Or what about the dog casts? Dog kind of sounds like
pod.
It
doesn't work as well.
What about something with hamsters? Like,
well, I think the cool thing with Podcats is it was just 2 word, like just one letter taken out.
It's not a stretch. Like,
it's I don't think you can do anything else that's that cool.
Pod rats.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's probably grosser. It's close though. Yeah,
pod rats.
I don't think that's been done.
Actually, we could call us that.
The pod
sense.
rats. Yeah.
The pod rats.
Sounds like a rap group.
Well, it just sounds like a bunch of BS.
The pod rats.
A podcast that's just a bunch of BS. Actually, I feel like it fits us.
Yeah, we're pod rats. No, I don't want to be. Hey, whoa! I quickly wanted to say I don't want to be associated with rats, man. That's not a good animal to be associated with at all.
I don't know. I think it fits.
The pod rats.
Oh, it's an Urban Dictionary.
What does this mean?
Awesome. See, you should have taken it. I liked it, and that's me. Someone who is a star podcaster. Pod Rats. You are a great podcaster. Yep.
What? So that has to be a thing then.
That was really loud. Yeah.
Yeah, I should be on dark.
Yeah.
I should be on dark +3 for my what?
Yeah. At least that's what Sean Robb says it is.
Well, Sean Robb.
I like it though. See, we should have been called Pod Rats.
Well, so it's obviously a thing then.
Yeah.
Well, boo-hoo then. Just like Podcats.
Pod Rat name meaning
Dude.
Pod Rat family.
Somebody who probably made the podcast
Pod
made
Rats.
that. You can edit any Urban Dictionary. They probably said, "Oh, we're awesome." They probably made that up. They definitely did. What do I mean? Probably. They're like, "We're awesome podcasters. We're the Pod Rats." That's what Pod Rats mean. Awesome podcasters. Yes. They're giving themselves kudos. They pat themselves on the back. That's for sure what happened. Just like us. BSE. BSP. Black Sweater Perspective. Perception. Which one is it? I can't remember. Yeah. BSP.
Perspective.
Perspective. Okay. BSP. Black Sweater. Yeah.
It was hilarious at the end of the other one.
Oh, man.
Or a couple ago. It was, you said it like 3 times in a row.
The wrong one.
4 times.
That was not an act. That was like my
No, it was
brain
ridiculous.
just like stuck on a loop. Yeah. Happens. Well, that's not us.
Not.
So
I don't know. What'd you do this weekend? What happened this weekend?
So I went to that game night party. That was Thursday.
That's when you had the noon
That's when I had the
to help you with your wine chugging.
Yeah, my wine chugging. So we were playing 3-man.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, it was wild. Okay, 3-man. It's this dice game. It's really quick. So
The
basically,
game's really quicker. This explanation.
the explanation. It's not like I'm going to be like explaining the rules to fucking Risk here or anything like that. Like, so 3-man. You get you get 2 dice. You're playing with like, I don't know, like 7 or whatever.
Normal
people.
die.
Yeah, just normal die.
Okay.
And then you're playing with a bunch of people. Probably like 6 is good. And then you roll the dice, and then you go around, and first one to get 3. The first 2 people to get 3 are the 3-men. And then every time 3 comes up, you have to drink. So that's like the main rule. So say you have 2 dice, you get a 3.
So it's a drinking game.
Yes, it's a drinking game. No, I was chugging wine for the fucking fun of it. So, yeah, you roll the dice. Yeah, and then there's 3 men, blah, blah, blah. Next step. If you get snake eyes, so there's a bunch of rules. It's just like a little shitty, not shitty, it's pretty fun, but it gets you wrecked drinking game. It's basically you roll the dice and certain things mean... actually, there's only a handful of rules. 3 is everybody, the 3 men, the 2 3-men drink. 7...
I stopped listening.
Well, you better listen because I'm telling you...
You can finish it for the listeners.
Hey,
though,
you'll
but
watch this. Yeah, I can't just end now.
I just wanted you to know.
You
I
can
was
watch
like,
this later.
I was staring, and I was like, I don't
Well,
know
anyways,
what you're
it's
talking about.
zoomed up on my beautiful face, so it's whatever. There's 7, which is you're distracting me, you asshole.
And no one's even seeing it because I'm making faces
to
at
myself.
my camera, and no one's seeing my camera. So.
Yeah, I'm going to secretly go into you. Anyways, this is going to be a painful explanation if you don't let me finish. 7 means player to the left drink. 6, I think, is player to the right drink. 3 is the 3 people drink. And anyways, and if you get snake eyes...
So whatever number someone's drinking.
No.
What?
It's basically, if you roll a 7, player to the left drink. Like in any amalgamation or whatever the word is. It's if you roll a 7... Combination, thank you. then that's when you...
No, but like whatever number happens, somebody is going to drink.
No, because there's a lot of combinations that don't mean shit, and that means that allows the game to continue because then you pass on the dice.
Oh.
And the way to not become 3-man is by rolling a 3, then you get to choose somebody else to be 3-man. So basically...
And 3-man's the person
has to
rolling the
drink.
dice?
No, everybody's just rolling. And if you are 3-man, so at the very beginning of the game, it's just determining who is 3-man. Okay? This is painful. Anyways, if you're 3-man, you drink every time a 3 comes up. If there's a 7, person to your left drinks. If there's like a 5 or something like that, I can't remember, person to the right drinks. And then the other rule, the last rule. And this is what made me chug wine. This is what the holy grail of the damn story was.
So I thought you were just chugging it for random, but it's because of the game.
Because the damn game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, I wasn't just chugging wine.
I thought it was weird. I was like, why are you just chugging wine?
But so basically, it's snake eyes. You roll snake eyes, and which I did. Then you have to roll both dice again, and whatever pops up, that's how many drinks you have to take. So of course, I roll snake eyes, and then I roll double 6s. So I had to take 12 shots, 12 drinks, or 12. So then we all came to an agreement that I had to pound half the bottle of the wine I was drinking.
Oh my God.
Instead, because like if I had to take 12, like you can't be a bitch too. You can't just be like, "Oop, I took a drink." I mean, you could pretend. I mean, I guess there's nobody had a gun to my head, but I mean,
when it comes to drinking, when people tell me you gotta do this, I'm like, nope,
I don't have to. But I mean, that's the point of the game.
Someone buys me a tequila shot, I'm like, I'm sipping that. Like, you gotta shoot. I'm like, nope.
Well, that's different. If somebody's like, let's do shots, like, but it's like a game you're playing, and like that's the main thing, right?
They're like, what?
It's because they're so drunk. But no, like if that like the odds of that happening were super unrealistic. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta do this because it's like rolling double ones and then double sixes. I mean, the odds are probably actually not that.
So you're like
fucked up. But I'm like, I gotta make good. Like I'm the guy. Whatever.
My cat alien bosses are
listening and
doing
watching
this, and they're like, that he better not bitch out.
He better not bitch out. Yeah, I got 100 schmilmeckles riding on this guy. Schmilmeckles. Yeah, I got 100, and if this guy doesn't do it, then I'm out 100 schmilmolians.
Schmilmolians.
So then I did it. Yeah, to appease the sky goddesses of the earth and.
So are aliens gods?
Goddesses.
Oh, really?
It's fine line. Yeah. This is all in my my memoir, my manifesto, actually.
Manifesto.
But anyways, long story short, that's why I was chugging wine. I wasn't chugging wine just because I was feeling fine.
Short. But that was my fault.
Yeah, it was 110% your fault. That was all your fault. She kept on.
Well, I was listening, and they started asking questions after I stopped listening about things you'd already said.
Already explained, yeah. If you just listen to the damn first time.
Yeah.
Or if you just listen to the podcast after, but then I'd be just talking to a yes man.
Yeah, but I want to be honest with you when you're talking.
Well, good. So but I mean,
I want to be.
You know what a good attribute of people in a podcast is? Listening. Yeah.
I know, and that's why when I wasn't, I was like, oh, he should know.
Yeah. What is your brain just like? It's like my computer, just like actually not this computer. This computer's good, but
no,
overpower and then pew, sleep mode.
You know why that one doesn't overpower?
Because it's got 2 fucking fans. It's got 2 windmills, man. This thing's cooking. And it's blowing air. Yeah.
No, the reason why I tune out with... I always tune out when it comes to people telling me about rules for games. I can only take in like...
How the hell do you play any games then?
I don't.
Oh, no. I do the same, though, actually. I do the same.
Don't bitch me out.
Yeah, actually, I'll be honest, too. I do the exact same when it's like... Somebody's like... Oh, okay, this is the game we're going to play, blah, 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 blah. I will always...
I get like
always,
2-3 rules now.
And then... and then I'll wait, and then I'll dude, I always do that.
Yeah,
I never even. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's. I give you a pass on that. That's fair.
Thanks.
Like, yeah, I'll be like, wait, you have to explain this whole damn game. Other than like, so wait, you have to play the 8 card. What does that mean again? It's like that was the first fucking rule. Start from the beginning then.
See, the thing that people need to do when they explain a game, the first thing they need to do, above anything else,
is show their tits. I just wanted to throw you off guard like you threw me off.
Is
asshole.
Say what the goal of the game is. The objective.
Okay, why?
What do you mean why? Because then you know why you're doing anything. If it's like...
Oh, you mean like basically what the point of the game is.
Did I say it unclear?
Well,
unclear?
Objective, I guess, but... I mean, like, that's all I thought. I thought I don't know. I guess I twisted what you were saying, but I thought you were talking about, like, the rules or something. I'm like, well, that's what they're saying. That's
no, but before you say, oh, so when this dice is rolled and this number goes, this person drinks, it's like, why are they drinking? This is, like...
Okay.
So, if you start off with, like, okay, so this is a drinking game. We're trying to get everyone drunk.
Oh, you just want a little order in your games, in your drinking games. A little order to society.
No, I'm just saying, then I'll know, okay, so that's what the point of the game is. Now, how do you do it? Or how do you want to get all the money, or you want to lose all your money, or you want
like if
to build as many houses or hotels or
you want to switch 4 houses for a motel, man, and make buco dollars, buco bucks.
Because then when I have that information, then I can start taking in the rules. If I don't have that information, none of the rules like go in my brain.
True.
They all just bounce off, and I'm like, I don't know what the point of this is. So I need to know that first.
Describing a card game to you, I gotta be like, this is the point of the game.
Yeah.
We are trying to lose our cards.
Yeah.
And this is the way to do that.
Uno.
That is it. That is the only rule. Uno. Yeah. Okay. I get you. That makes sense.
Because then I can start putting it together. Whereas if I don't know the end game, then I don't know what the rules are for. I'm like, wow, what the fuck are these rules for?
I guess you want to know what the point of these rules are instead of just being like, oh, you got to do this, and then you got to do this, and you got to do this. Well, what will happen if I don't do this? Well, that's what you got to find out. It's like, well, just tell me. I get it.
It's like someone just coming up and being like, so we're going to do something today. Oh, yeah? Go get the paintbrushes. Why? Well, just go get them. Why?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Well, and then get the...
So we're building a barn. What do you fucking care?
Yeah, it's like tell me what we're doing, and then I'll be able to do the other stuff, and I'll probably even come up with shit for you.
True. But it sounds like if that's ever the case with certain things, like games, I get it. That makes sense. But with certain other shit like that, then they're hold on. They're usually trying to lure you into something. If they don't want to tell you what they're doing, they're like they don't want you to know, because then you might say no.
I just solved my life. Solved my life.
Okay.
I'm like, because I haven't sat down and gone like, what's my end game? How do I want to go out? Not like, how do I want to go out?
Jesus, man.
That's not what I meant.
20 pounds of Coke, fireworks in the ass, and a bottle of sparkling apple juice. That's how he wants to go out. I'd be pretty crazy. Yeah. That'd be really crazy, actually.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, if you ask anybody how I want to go out.
I didn't mean go out. I meant like... I was going to say leave.
I want to exit.
Not like
exit stage left.
But what I guess, what do I want to have accomplished or achieved by the time that I go out? Right?
Okay.
So it's like, wow, interesting. Yeah.
Oh, so, you're like, you're just, this is dawning on you right now. You don't have an answer. Oh, okay.
Well, no, I
So if there was a book of Cam,
I think things,
what the final act would have in it, and if it wasn't in it, you would be disappointed.
Well, it's. I think if you have that final act and you're like, well, these are the things I hoped I checked off. I mean, things are always going to change, right?
Like, I hope I had a Juliet. Ding. I hope I had.
Yeah, and I mean that's on there, right?
A bank. Yeah, or worked at a bank, or I don't know.
But the thing is, having that end goal, then you go, okay, well, how do I get those things now? And then if you work backwards, like, shit, I only got 30 years to really get that dialed in.
You got more than 30 years. Got 35 years. At least.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got time.
I appreciate it.
It's a lot of time.
So let me tell you about these secret sweatshirts.
Yeah?
Next time.
You bitch.
You bitch.
Damn it.
You bitch. You bitch. Oh, that's a good segment.
You bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when somebody says something, it's like, oh, you bitch.
No, it's like, you bitch. Like your turn to bitch about something.
Oh, I like that.
One thing.
Right now?
Yeah.
Ah.
Go.
You ever have fire hole after eating a lot of Taco Bell?
I don't. Oh, I was like, I literally was gonna be like, I don't know what fire. I don't know what fire hole is. But then I figured it out.
You figured it out after I said Taco Bell?
Yeah. And
then someone's in the men's bathroom and you're just
well, you don't poop in public bathrooms, first of all.
If you have fire hole, you're pooping wherever you can. Yeah. That's what really grinds my gears. Yeah. All over Taco Bell, yeah.
Why?
Talk about refried beans.
You're disgusting. I'm mature. Stop it.
Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. Yeah, it's disgusting. That wasn't actually my problem. I just thought of that.
So, well,
You bitch. You bitch.
I don't know what to say to that.
Did I just ruin it for you?
I can't think.
You got fire hole in the brain.
Give me another superstition. Superstition segment. That was loud, Cam. Right into the mic. Fist away.
Fist away. Keeps the doctor today. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple a day?
Yeah. Hey, my rambling nonsense.
All right.
Help me out.
An apple a day may not keep the doctor away, but it's a healthy choice.
That all fucking says.
No. Well, hold on. Where are we going to go? Where do we want to go? Wikipedia for this one.
Yeah. Let's go Wikipedia. Yeah.
yeah. That was weird. An apple a day keeps doctor away is a common English language proverb of wealth or wealth.
Did you just say proverb?
Yeah.
What's a proverb?
Really?
Not a proverb? Is that what it's called?
No.
I should have just not said anything.
Probably. Here, this is the great thing about computers now.
What's a proverb? I really want to know.
Hold on. Quiet.
Quiet, class.
Proverb.
Jesus.
My computer's saying it. Proverb of wealth. I can't. It's Welsh. I keep saying wealth. Welsh origin. It espouses the folk wisdom that apple consumption, or consumption of fruits and vegetables in general, has identifiable health benefits. So, woo-hoo. That's interesting.
Oh.
1860s proverb originated in Wales. Blah, 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 blah. Eat an apple a day, apple on going to bed, and you'll keep the doctor from earning his bread.
Earning his bread, bro.
Yeah, that's a lame one.
That was pretty lame.
That's way not as good. Not nearly as good as the last one.
Yeah, the last one was pretty funny.
All right, that's exciting.
Okay, wait. If you don't jump into a short.
Hold on. So the background of the proverb was that at bedtime it was served either as fried apple filled with caraway seeds or a fresh apple with caraway seeds stuck in it. Caraway was considered very healthy, and the apple was a way to eat as much caraway as possible, whatever caraway is.
I thought that was a brand of golfing clubs.
Seeds of a plant of the parsley family.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of fairway.
Source of oil. Well, fairway is in golfing. It's not a golf club, I don't think. Well, I mean,
Callaway?
I don't know.
I thought Callaway was like a brand.
I think Callaway is. Callaway, I think is.
What did you say?
Caraway.
Oh, I'm thinking of Callaway, I think.
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I might be speaking on my ass here.
You are.
Oh, I definitely am. Speaking on my fire hole.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so moving on. Pod rat.
Oh, man. Pod rat. It's crazy outrageous.
I don't know about this evening, late night podcast. Well, we have been talking for almost an hour, so it's not like...
Dude, this is awesome. This is the best time. The nighttime is my time.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't quite feel very on things. On
night?
When
you're on night?
It's been a off weekend. Let's just say that anyway.
Bro, it's been good.
So.
You just overthink.
Well, I don't know if I am now, but I definitely do. There's no argument in that.
Yeah. It's good. It's gold.
Oh, you didn't talk. The first thing here that I was going to talk about, and I don't know where we went.
Sidetracked?
Yeah, but you didn't tell everybody about the camera on your phone last time.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first.
I don't know why I just Kool-Aid man, but
man crashed through the door because that's what you wanted to do. Bust through and cause some shit.
So, well, I mean, it's pretty simple, but so I understand what happened.
It's hilarious. I'm just going to keep interrupting you a lot, laughing at you.
Okay, well, so basically, we're using this app,
my God.
and the live studio audience is going to get a kick in the ass. But so wait, basically this is what happened. I had a camera angle that we didn't use because for whatever reason my phone was being blue.
Oh, we didn't even set that one up this time. Why not?
Because last time it cost me $70 and it was shooting in blue. That's why not.
But we know why now. It would have been fine.
I mean, I guess that was an all-right shot, but no. The other thing was
You
basically
said it was great.
It was a great shot. I liked it. It was a good overview of the studio, aka your bedroom. But but it was so for whatever reason, every time I hook up my iPhone 8 Plus, I don't want to cast shade, but anyways, to this app that we're using to change
shade.
Yeah. It's
about
like,
what?
It's like saying shit about iPhones. I just called them out. But anyway,
well, I think they can handle it.
Yeah, I don't think this one guy's gonna bring them down.
I'm not sure most people are like. Most people are like, you know what? I don't want to say anything bad about my iPhone.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt Apple's feelings.
Yeah.
or especially my
I don't think they
personal
will.
iPhone.
Yeah, because it's awesome. But anyways, so I had it in the corner over there. It was a great shot. But first off, the problem, for whatever reason, so we're using this app called ManyCam to like change the angles. You've probably noticed it because I've been setting it all up.
Unless you're just listening.
Unless you're just listening, that's correct. That's correct. If you're listening, you don't know the angles I'm doing because you're not watching this. But so I had 4 cameras going. I had my DSLR, my computer, webcam, Cam's phone, and then I had my phone going as a corner shot for like an overview. First problem, as soon as it connected to my ManyCam, it was blue. Don't know why. Still doing it. Haven't figured that out yet. That's why we're not using it this time. Second problem. Oh, well, the thing I did with the first problem was I turned it black and white. I just turned it into a black and white security cam.
Listening again.
Okay, well, I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you, so go fuck yourself. But the second thing that was the issue was it would keep disconnecting for whatever reason, which may be because of the thing I'm leading up to. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that was actually the reason, but it kept disconnecting and I'd have to keep reconnecting it. So that was just annoying. But then the third thing was I didn't hook up to Cam's Wi-Fi.
This is the only thing you need to say.
But I mean, I was leading up to it, man. I was leading up to it.
To build suspense.
The whole damn time I was streaming video wirelessly on LTE data. And I only got 4 gigs. And in Canada, that's not much. And I mean, I know like if you're over in like, well, I guess in Winnipeg, like you can get a pretty decent plan. But here in BC, it's pretty brutal. And so I don't use that much data because I'm pretty good with my Wi-Fi, except that one time. Because it was a new app and I didn't realize that I was not hooked to his Wi-Fi and a whole bunch of contributing factors. But I have that 2.5 out of my 4 gigs of data. I burnt through all the rest of that. So in 3 weeks, I used 2.5 gigs. In 3 seconds, I used 2.5 gigs.
It was not 3 seconds, but
it was an hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
But it was...
You know what I have written beside that?
What?
Oops.
Yeah. Oops is right. So I had overages, which cost about, I think I was told $10
for a gig.
Yeah.
1 gig.
No. I had to pay $22 to get more data for 1 gig. $22. But no, somebody told me I think it ended up only being $30 for the 520 megabytes that I went over. But then if you add in the $22 I had to pay to get the other data, like everything said and done, and then using the last gig and a half of my data before, everything said and done, it was about a $70 shot that I could barely use because the damn thing keep disconnecting, and it was blue, and yeah, so that was literally a money shot. It was literally a damn money shot, and oh man, you should have saw my face after. Like I wish I was still recording after that session. I was choked. I was like I was recording the whole time on LTE and it kept disconnecting. I should have let it just disconnect and said, screw this shot.
It was your cat parents telling you, don't do it.
My cat parents, yeah.
Trust me, you're not connected properly.
Yeah, they were trying to, but they can't just tell me. They have to tell me. So it was brutal. And anyways,
if your cat was here, he'd go up and just knock the phone down.
Yeah.
No.
And then I couldn't get to it. Me. Yeah. And then fucking, why is my cat here?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say bring him.
It's a her.
Her. And then I was like, no.
Yeah, you don't like cats?
Don't.
He's single, ladies.
Yeah, and if you're a cat person, well, you know what?
He will probably not care because he's kind of getting to the end of his rope.
I know what my end game is, and I gotta see if our
Juliet
cat's
is
there.
without cat. Yeah, hopefully. But
or do I care if there's a cat? I don't know.
I wouldn't. Cats,
but I want to
cool.
have kids though, and cats kill kids. So
cats kill kids.
Cats kill kids.
Cats kill kids.
Cats kill kids.
What the fuck? How?
How
do cats kill kids?
It's so
By
great that you're so.
Attacks?
It's so great you're so young because you have so much to learn.
That's not a real thing.
Yep.
A cat killed a kid. For real. In what, Florida?
Do cats really kill babies?
What, do they eat them?
By sucking away their breath.
What? Wait, whoa, what do you mean?
No, it's because they suffocate them.
Why?
Well, a cat could accidentally suffocate a sleeping baby by cozying up too close to its face. Because the cat wouldn't know, and the baby can't push it away. It can't fight a cat.
So
experts agree it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, if there was a headline in like a newspaper, it'd be more like methed out parents weren't paying attention to baby in crib while cat's fat ass sat on it. It wouldn't be, and then I'd be directly to, like at the meth. I don't think it would be anything to do with the freaking cat.
Cats killing children.
Cats love children.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you laughing at? What are you watching? I could see the reflection. Are you watching videos of cats killing children?
Holy shit. They're just tackling them here. Okay. We're going to go back.
All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this. I can watch through your...
Okay, so this is where people, you guys got to go to... you got to go to the video and watch this. This is awesome here. There we go.
Oh, it's a little baby. Oh. I don't think that kid died, though. I don't think that kid died either.
No, really. This one might.
Oh.
Right in the face.
That's awesome. That's more of a reason to have a cat, because that's hilarious.
No, don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, there we go again. Oh, there we go.
There you go again. That's hilarious. I love that.
I don't think that's good.
I think that was perfect.
See,
that's just funny. That's AFV, man. That's Bob Saget. That's totally funny. Bob Saget. Yeah,
it's pretty funny. But there are other things. There's something about cats poop, or there's something like they can.
Ew, fecal matter.
There's like there's
shit
stuff that can get in the air.
When they
dangers
poop?
of cats and infants. This is the thing. Facts that
okay, well, if you have your cat's litter box right under your baby's crib, then you're an asshole.
Cat feces can contain a parasite which may cause the dangerous disease toxoplasmosis. So that's what I was thinking of. Boom. Anyway,
Osmosis Jones. That's all I heard.
I just like that. That's a good reason not to have a cat.
All right, poop particles killing your babies.
That's right.
Don't have a cat, kids. Yeah.
No cat here.
Fucking Drew Carey over here. Get your cat spayed or neutered.
Why am I Drew Carey?
What is his name? Bob, the original host of Price is Right. Bob.
Oh, okay.
Bob Barker.
So why am I on Price is Right?
Because he always told us, he was like, get your pet spayed or neutered, but you're just like, just don't get a cat. He always said that at the end of every episode.
Yeah, no, don't get a cat.
Because they'll poop in your baby's mouth and your baby will suffocate.
I don't think that's what they were saying.
And
but
get
hey, if it's
parasites.
laying on there and suffocating, you might as well take a shit in it as well.
All right, on that nasty note, yeah, I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, it's been BSP.
Salut.
Salut. Hey, yo, so we had a blast. I want you to follow us on the Instagram, all right? So we got Black Sweater Entertainment, full word. And then on the Twitter, you got to follow us on the Twitter. It's at Black Sweater and ENT. Black Sweater ENT. Follow us. Follow us. Now it's up to you.
And go to our website at blacksweater.ca, and we'll have premium stuff on there eventually soon. There are donation links in the descriptions and also on the website and the descriptions there, but it should be on your app on your phone too, so you can donate through PayPal. There's a $3 one for a coffee, there's a $7 one for a beer, and there's Canadian dollars, and then there's one where you can just put whatever amount you want, help us out with our equipment or our time or energy, all that kind of thing. Our rent, car insurance. Dylan has a car that he has to open his driver's side door from the inside, so he has to go through his passenger side to open his driver's side, and then he closes it and he walks around and then he gets in.
The lock on my driver's side door don't work, and I gotta go through the other side. The handle's broken too.
Yeah, so this is where that third option of donating a little more would help him to figure that out.
A car. It doesn't have to be a new car.
Oh, forget fixing this one. Just
give me a car,
another
man.
car. Yeah. So if anyone has a car to donate, here, give us a shout.
Just please, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, and we're going to work on Patreon, but that's coming. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
Ciao.
That was fun.
It's like these outros are a blooper reel, just period.
Just period. Yeah. Just exclamation mark. We are
stronger.
We are. I'm very strong.
Except when you say period. No one ever says exclamation mark. They always say period.
Oh, that's true. They don't end it exclamation mark. I'm going to start doing that. But if you just say it in a super monotone way.
Exclamation mark.
Well, the next time you feed my cat, the wrong type of cat food, I'm going to go over your head and tell your mom. Exclamation mark.
Yeah, that's why they don't do it. Doesn't work. Maybe it's we're used to it.
Too wordy too. It's period. It's just one syllable. Period.
Like this outro.
Period. Exclamation mark. Yeah, there's too many syllables. There's too many syllables. Yeah, that's what the problem is. And we just discovered that. Yeah.
X mark.
No. Yeah. Dot under a big line. I'm done.
That's not very many syllables.